This is day 252 of Zohar al-Pi Pshat. And we are at the bottom of Kaf Ches Amud Aleph. Mamish the bottom. We talked about the Asi Lava, when Am Yisrael, each person will get his connection to the Shekhinah. And it says the second to last line, everybody's going to have a prophetic spirit at the time of the ultimate Geulah. I assume so about the time Mashiach, not Olam Haba, but Lasi Lava at some point. And the Neshamas Chadashos could be understood in two different ways. It could be understood as the way it's often understood in the Kabbalah, that most Neshamas are Gilgulim, and there are only very few Neshamas Chadashos, and they come down to the world at certain times, and they have a major impact on the world in a positive way. But and I believe the Chasim said about Shem Tov was an example of Neshama Chadasha. But it sounds here that it means like the Neshama Yisrael of Shabbos. In other words, there's a new portion of Neshama which comes down to the Jewish soul at the time of the Geulah, which is the portion of the Neshama from which the Nevuah comes. You know, Nefesh HaChaim spends a tremendous amount of time explaining how most of the Neshama, that part of the Neshama which is called Neshama, Neshama Chai Yechida, most of the Neshama is outside of the consciousness of a human being. Only Moshe Rabbeinu fully accesses the Neshama during his lifetime. Well, all of Am Yisrael evidently at the time of either Mashiach or Lasi Lava, or whatever this is referring to, be able to access these higher levels of Neshama of their own souls in a new way, which gives them new powers of Nevuah. Kamad Ukma, like we said, Ein Ben David Ba'at Shichlu Kol Neshama Shebeguf. Ben David doesn't come until all the Neshamas who are supposed to be born are born. Evidently, then all the neshamas which are supposed to exist on the level they're supposed to exist on in this world. Or the neshamas shebeguf, Chazal say there's a warehouse of neshamas in Shemayim called Guf, and also the neshamas must be born into this world before Mashiach comes. And then the new souls come, the new levels of neshama. Again, neshama is standing on Shabbos. It's a higher level of neshama from your own neshama, which you're normally not in touch with. So too, Lasi level, this Ruach and Nevuah is a higher level of neshama, which neshama was not in touch with while it was in the status of Golus, the status of Olam Haba before the Geulah. Ba'uzimna misabrin Erev Rav me'alma, and then the Erev Rav is eradicated from the world. And I think going with our consistent Malach and Zohar, that the Erev Rav is a spirit, not specific individuals. The Neshama Chadash, which comes down and brings this Ruach Nevuah, drives out from the Neshama Savami, so the Tchunos Ros, the negative characteristics of Erev Rav. And everybody is on a much higher madrega functioning. And there no longer are those negative inclinations which a person has. And it says actually, this is really a new thing, even though it's not a new paragraph, but it seems to be a new statement. It says about Am Yisrael about Moshe, because Am Yisrael represents Moshe. Kol chad bebasu gayu, each one with its zivug, with its couple, at that time when the neshama chadasha, which evidently represented here by Chava's creation, being brought to them, I guess by Moshe Rabbeinu it was by Matan Torah, it was by the Sneh, I don't know exactly when, and by Am Yisrael it's with the Geulah. It says V'yushneim arumin v'lo yisbo shoshu. They're both naked without any embarrassment. Why? These Ava Erva Me'alma, just the Erev Rav, and it's interesting. Sounds similar, right? Erev Rav and Erev. I think that's probably just a coincidence, but I don't know for sure. These Ava Erva Me'alma. Let me clarify that. Erva here refers to the Erev Rav, who represent Erva, but not sure if the sound of Erva and Erev Rav being similar is more than a coincidence. But anyway, these Erva Me'alma, in other words, the Arayas, the Taivas, which are part of the Erev Rav, by Savuah Am Tava, This Erev Rav was said in the Torah. The little Erev Rav had these desires. So it's going to be removed from the world. The Elaine Inan Gorum Galusa. They're the ones who cause the galus, and when, as the Erev explains, Haklipa Yavim Aretz, Tuma Aretz. So then there's going to be able to be this level where the Shechina and Am Yisrael, it's like the Shechina and Moshe Rabbeinu, are completely intimate with each other, and it happens when there is the inappropriate, licentious intimacy is eliminated from the world. So that's and until then, however, dealing even the Garma Galusa, Erev Rav, Vadai. Till then, Erev Rav, the Taiva for Arias. Of course, there are many other things which goes attributed, but among them the Taiva for Arias, because it's the basis for all Taivas. Right, the room le ra mikol cheven dumin the alma of the akum. Evidently this is worse. This Mida Ra implanted in this koyach of Erev Rav is worse because it impedes our kedusha than any of the persecutions of the nations of the world. Persecutions of the nations of the world are bad, but they're external. The internal lusts are much worse. They are the descendants, these Taivas Ros, of the Nachash Kamoini, which seduce Chava. Ve'erev Rav vata inun havi zu amadat Nachash Chava. And this Erev Rav, which is in Am Yisrael, these traits are the same thing as the Zuama, which it says that the Nachash implanted into Chava. And now the Zohar is going to go on and discuss the ramifications of that Zuama, but that will leave for next time.